Okay, so let's taste our first one, part one. Mmm, 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 mmm.
Long as you got your eyes, got your trippy on them private jets, taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me and your child, and then won't lay today, make me wonder who.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, today we're going to be making something. Ta-da! Today we're going to be making another parfait. I know you would have seen the previous video, but today I'm going to be showing you 2 ways you can actually make your parfait. So let's get into it. So let's look at our ingredients list, right? So we have grapes, we have our yogurt. Ideally, the best thing to do is to make your own yogurt from scratch if you can. We have almonds, we have peanuts, we have muesli, which is a mixture of oats. It's like granola, but it has dried fruits as well. And so we also have one of my favorite chocolates, Toblerone. We have bourbon biscuits. We have 2 different flavors of yogurt actually, and 2 different flavors of muesli. That's what we're going to be using. And I can't wait for us to dive into this. So this is the traditional one that just has raisins, almonds, and then this is the other one. Well, they're both traditional, it seems, but they have, like I said, muesli is like granola, but the difference is, I don't know. So this one has dates, pineapple, and papaya. Woo! It's about to go down. So let me get our oats as well. I don't know where the oats go now. Oh, so this is our oats. So adding in our oats as well. So these are our cups for it. We have these 3 cups. And then I'm going to be using this plate. So this plate will be used to show you a different method, while the cups will be used to show you a different method. Let me start off with the plate one because it's relatively easier to make most of the time. So first things first, you go for your yogurt always. Please note that everything that is being used has already been rinsed and prepared. So I'm going to be using 2 of the yogurts, 2 different flavors. One was that vanilla? I think that was vanilla. And 1 strawberry. Uh-oh. So you just stir this in. Make sure you mix it in properly. You want to see a nice blend between that mango, well, I think it's vanilla. Yes, between that vanilla and strawberry. So I do believe that this is it. Let's see. Yep, this is it. So next we're going with our mueslis. So the first one. So you can see that this has something I'm trying to remember. But anyways, going with the second one. Going with some of your oats. Sometimes I add honey to it, but I don't have any honey. Going with some of your oats as well. Then your nuts. So this nuts is slightly salted, so I'm just going to wash it off so that, because I don't want it salty, Just run it under the water, throw that in. And then our almonds. So sometimes when I have the luxury of time, I tend to crush. Okay, so this is how to open this. You lift the flap. Interesting. So I tend to kind of like use the processor to kind of crush the nuts, but we're not doing that today. So almonds are pretty big. I suggest that you try to kind of cut them up if you can. Nothing too dramatic. Just cut them up. So let me zoom into the almonds so you could see they have been cut. And then we proceed to other things. So we also have our bourbon that's supposed to go in as well. Now your parfait could depend on what you want. So if you want it to be, I don't know if to say for weight loss or for weight gain, then that would depend. But obviously you don't eat this so rich all the time. So when you can afford to, hamper yourself. So let's put in our grapes. So for these grapes, we have to cut them up as well. So first we wash them thoroughly and eat one to taste. So let me get something to put this in. Okay, let me use this cup. So just take it off. So seeing that they're already washed, I don't want to add them to those. So at this point, you could decide to start stirring if you want, but I'm going to basically add in everything and then we'll give it a stir and you guys can judge how beautiful it looks. Your grape could definitely cut smaller than how I am cutting it, but that's entirely up to you. Like at this point is your choice, okay? So of course, like my hand is hiding what I'm doing. I hope not. Here we are. So I'm going to stir this. This is it. I'm going to stir this in. Sometimes you realize that you need an extra yogurt because your fruits and your accoutrements, whoops, have taken up everything. But I would say don't add any until you add in everything. All right, so this is basically it. Woo! Okay, moving on. Let's go for our bourbon. This is our bourbon. I actually feel like we need 2 more yogurt for this. And then put in our chocolate. Your chocolate, you have to cut that up as well, as much as you can. Make sure you don't use soft chocolate because it will just melt away and you would not get the effect that you're looking for. So your chocolate has to have been in the fridge so that it's hard, and you just chip it off and get, you know, tiny cute little particles that you need. So, yes. So that is it. At this stage, you all would agree with me that we need an extra not too extra yogurt. So this is basically it. Remember to stain as well. So voila, phase 1 or part 1 is ready. Let's taste. Okay, so let's taste our first one, part 1. Mm, 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 mm. I like it. I could literally eat the whole bowl. Okay guys, so welcome back to the second method that I'm going to be showing you. So you remember our yogurt, right? We have mango and strawberry, and this is our cups. This method is cups method. Well, that's what we're going to call it, cups method. Okay, so for this method, we're going to start off with 1 yogurt each. This is actually the layering method. So you layer your ingredients one on top. Thank you so much guys for watching this beautiful video. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. And let me know in the comments, of course, if you have any questions on what next I should do. Bye! Oh, my mic died guys, so you'll be hearing some undercurrents now. Please bear with me. I'm trying to get another mic that will be lasting longer. But for now, this one you can't pour like you did in the other one. You have to actually surround it. Make sure it gets to me, you know. Yeah, make sure you can see what I'm doing. Next, remember we still have to wash it because they are salted. You don't want to have salted flavor in your stuff. Because we are still layering, trust me. So let's do the muesli next. Where's the other muesli? This one. Let me see. I can show you guys the fruits properly. Let me just throw them in. We'll use the green one only for this. For this one, we're going to add some frosted flakes. Crushed frosted flakes, just crush them up. There you are. Then we add in our almonds. Yes, you still have to cut them up. Cutting up your almonds is non-negotiable. Yes, it is non-negotiable. So here we go. In this kind of situation, I'll probably advise that you maybe cut it up first before you throw it in, because remember, you can mix it up in this one. So some people like the almonds like this. I don't particularly care. I just want almonds. So you also have to be careful as you layer, because you're supposed to layer twice. So here we go. That should do it. I love almonds, so I tend to chew even while I use, which is not good. It's like people that can't fry plantain without eating it up. Yes, I am in that group. So you all don't need to see all of this, right? So next up is our grapes. I'm just going to wash them. Okay, so cut them up again as usual. So far so good. That looks really nice. Bring it up, show you. Look at it. Ooh, okay. So next, our bourbon. Now for this, we're going to use half of a bourbon for the first part. Why is this bourbon trying to embarrass me? My lord. I know why they can't try me so now. So half of your bourbon, adding some, and then adding some to this. Break this one. Sorry about the sounds. Just wasn't mashing up in my hand. Okay, so yep, so that is it. Now for this group, I am not going to be adding the chocolate like I did to the other one. At this point, I'll add it at the end. So the next yogurt goes in at this point. You can decide to stir in your yogurt just as I did, or you can decide to stir your yogurt in the cup first, like this. Make sure it's well mixed in first, and then you go ahead and put it in. See how much smoother that is? Your choice. Your choice, your choice, your choice. And we already have our first layer. So if I decide to stop at this point, I am not wrong. But we don't do that here. So layer again. Another set of oats. Another set of oats. You put in your bourbon earlier, this time if you want. Your choice. So there's really no formula to be layering. I just sorry, layer as I deem fit. Okay, so you could do the same, or you can decide to have a formula. Sometimes the formula is nice, you know, makes you remember everything, because if you are scattered, you'll forget some of the ingredients. And mind you, I am talking from experience. This has happened to me before. I had a list of stuff I wanted to add, and then I just forgot. Okay, so I'm trying not to add all the bourbon at once, but I'm going to add bourbon. It says we're going with the green muesli, right? Green muesli. Teeny bits. Okay. Then some crushed frosted flakes as usual. Just grab them in your hand, crush them. There you are. Our nuts that we have forgotten, I think, almost. Wait, we had some remaining from the last wash. See these? Just having a hard time coming out. Let's make a fresh batch. Okay, so here we go. Just put in your... I think I was a bit more generous with the nuts this time. I hope we don't regret it and it becomes nutty. But there you go. Where are your own nuts? Grapes. So for this part, I want to add whole grapes. Sometimes it helps you to just see your grapes, you know? So I'm going to add whole grapes in this one. And some whole grapes for the other baby. Ow. Oh. This baby can't really take a lot of whole grapes, so. Okay. So there, our grapes, and then the rest of our bourbon would go in at this stage. You guys can see that we are at the end, literally at the end of our mix. I don't think we had enough bourbon for the other one, but we would have to survive without it. I don't know. Whole almonds for this as well. So at this stage, I just want whole stuff. Like when I bite, I want to bite something tangible. I don't even know if that makes sense. I don't think it does, but this is what it is. So, there we go. So if I had bigger bars of chocolate, more than likely I would have let them be whole as well. But this is what I have, so nope. I'm going to do one for each. I don't even know how the owner of this one is going to eat it. Oh my lord. Oh, you guys, I almost had a heart attack, but that stopped recording. I was about to cry for myself because mother, I was about to do this over, we would have gone straight to the end. Be like, the end. Thank you for watching. Because I wasn't doing it over. But anyways, we are at the end. So don't forget to tell me in the comments which method you prefer and which method you'll be trying soon. And of course, if you are a parfait lover. So we are finally finished. Look at those layers. Woo! This is beautiful, people. This is beautiful. Look at this. Wait. Look at those layers. Just take a look at it. Take a look at me now. Tell me what you see. Hey, I see beautiful parfaits. This is nice. I love it here. This is nice, guys. This is so nice. And the fact that we made it together. Ooh, okay, so let's call our taster. So our taster is gonna taste right now and let us know what she thinks. Mother, this taste is taking too long. Her mouth is full, guys. Let's forgive her. But let's wait. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so